everybody. Welcome back to the No Cover TV podcast. Look who we have in the house today. Flight of Icarus is in the house with Oscar and Elizabeth joining us all the way from Sweden. Oh, yeah, I like my Swedes because I'm half Swede. Go figure. Yes, I am. We'll talk about that later. Yeah. But anyways, we're going to have a great time with Flight of Icarus. We got a lot to chat about. But first, I need to thank each and every one of you out there checking out the No Cover TV podcast. And back in the day, No Cover TV, when we were on television twice a week for 14 years, and we did everything and we put everybody on. It did not matter the genre of music. And if you didn't like it, you just turned the channel because I really didn't care if I upset you or not. It's about rock and roll and getting the music out there for all these people, the locals and national acts out there, definitely. So please do me a favor up in that corner, I think it is on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Please like and follow the channel for all the upcoming shows, and go and check out all the great video shows we're doing. And then go to Spotify if you want to check out all the audio shows. Done a lot of great audio shows on Spotify. And then, of course, they're on YouTube. And we're live right now on Facebook and YouTube. That's cool. I like it. Oh, yeah. So there's some wonderful people out there I need to thank. And they're doing a wonderful job with the artists like Flight of Icarus here and all the other artists around the world, helping them get their music out there while I get your music and story out there. So I want to grab my list because it's getting a little long. Let me catch my breath and thank these wonderful people. Sandra, you're out there from De La Parra Entertainment. Andrea Hall Music Management, Blindfolded International Management, Legion Entertainment, SBM Global Media, Round the Clock PR, the Sound Lab. We have someone new that's joining the family. Curtain Call Records is joining the No Cover TV family. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining us and bringing your artists on No Cover TV. I have a list 2 miles long I still got to get to, and I will get to each and every one of you. Thank you for supporting. Speaking of supporting, oh, I hear it. My 3 favorite words. What are they, folks? Support. Support these artists. Go to the shows, pay a cover charge if there is one. Then get to the swag table. Get yourself a CD, an album, a hoodie, a coffee mug, keychain, bumper sticker, T-shirt. Oh, it goes on and on. Okay, it just does. Just get it all. Get out to that stage and enjoy that show. See if you stick afterwards. Meet these awesome artists. Get their autograph because in my book, they're going straight to the top. And remember, these artists here do what they do to put a smile on your face. Your smile kicks right back to them, puts a big old smile on these artists' face. It does. Look at Elizabeth down there. She got a smile on her face. And Oscar, he's got somewhat of a smile. There it is. We got Oscar to smile a little bit. This is great. We're going to have a great show. But I also need to thank everybody, too, because today was the announcement for the International Singer-Songwriter Association's Finalist Awards. I did it. I'm a finalist. Big Al made it to be a finalist on the ISS International Awards. I'm up for the Podcast of the Year, No Cover TV, and Sound Engineer of the Year in USA. I appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing all of you at the Red Carpet event in Atlanta, Georgia this August. I really appreciate it. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for the votes. I really appreciate it. I love doing what I do. It's not for a pat on the back for all those awards. I just love doing what I'm doing. And, of course, you can't get rid of Big Al. I've been doing this since 97. 97 promoting these artists. That's right. And I will continue to do it. All right. So let's get to our interview. Flight of Icarus is in the house. How are you doing, Oscar and Elizabeth?
We're fine.
All right, Oscar. Yeah, we're fine. All right. Now, we got Oscar in one location and we got Elizabeth in another location.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, Elizabeth says she's about an hour away from you, Oscar.
Yes. No, Elizabeth, you are like 2 hours away from me.
2 hours.
Or maybe 3.
Maybe 3. Ooh.
Two and a half.
Depends on how slow you drive.
If you are flying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, and we're going to have some fun. This is going to be great. Oh, where am I going to start? All right.
Yeah, we're about 2 hours apart. Yes.
About 2 hours apart. Okay. Where am I going to start? I know where I'm going to start. I'm going to pick on both of you. Can I do that?
Of course.
Yeah.
Free to pick on anyone you'd like.
All right. Now let's go, ladies first. Elizabeth, you're up. All right.
True gentleman.
Okay. Don't tell everybody. But anyways, you have one incredible voice and vocal cords.
Thank,
Beautiful.
thank you.
Beautiful. Oh my goodness. I will keep it on the down low here. I will make this a rated R show. But anyways, wow. So all right, Elizabeth, we got to go back in time. Okay, you're still young, probably around 22, 23, I'm thinking.
Okay.
Shh. Okay, I will tell you mine. You don't tell you yours. But I got to bring you back very young because I'm thinking, 6, 7 years old. Somebody introduced you to music. Now, what's mom and daddy listening to? You got older siblings that are listening to music? I mean,
Yeah.
what did you grab onto and listen to and start singing to on the radio?
Yes. Well, I don't have any older siblings.
Uh-huh.
So what my parents did, well, my mother's a classical musician, so she plays like flute and the piano, so she's classic music schooled.
Beautiful.
And they met when my father he played the cello,
Wow.
so that's how they met, when my father was 20 years
Okay.
old. uh, it went a couple of years, and then they got me. Woohoo!
Hey, they got you.
But my father, he listened to, well, my mother too. My mother, she liked, well, she has a broad, anywho, so I started by listening to a lot of musicals growing up, and I was a, a theater. I loved theater, and I loved musicals, and I loved Disney music, and also looked at my father's CDs, and it was this a very, very vivid memory when I first saw the album Love Hunter with Whitesnake.
Oh,
It's yeah, my father has that tattoo now.
Oh, bless
Oh,
his heart.
it's so that's one of my absolute favorite albums. So that started something, and I started by listening to that, and then it went to Alice Cooper, and that's how it started. So a lot of
Oh,
musicals and a lot of Disney music and Whitesnake.
what do I say? So David Coverdale.
David Coverdale, yes,
Yeah, David
absolutely.
Coverdale. Oh yeah, we all used to have that big poofy hair back then. I
Good
don't have it no more.
times.
I don't have it no more. My hair was very long, and not no more. Darn
What
the '80s.
happened? What
What?
happened?
The '80s is what happened. We could go into some more
I have a
stories, but
bad
we'd have to make
connection.
this rated R. Hey, we got a little one over there. Hey, little one, how you doing, Oscar? That's great. Okay. Hi, it's Uncle Big Al. How you doing?
I will try to change the computer here. I think it's that.
I think
Continue to talk.
something's happening.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it's a child over there.
there's a child over there, but that's okay.
Hello.
All right, we'll make this a child-friendly thing. Oh yeah,
Okay.
we Big Al interviews kids all ages. They make me look bad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They do. What a beautiful young lady
Say good
right
night.
there.
Say good
Oh,
night.
hey
Say good
Ada.
night. Say
Ada.
good
Hey.
night.
Good
Say
Hi.
good
night.
night.
Hi, Ada.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Good
Good night.
night. Oh, that's beautiful. You have sweet dreams. That's great.
Okay. No, so go to sleep now. Goodbye.
Me and you do a private show later. How's that sound? Oh yeah, me and you. Yeah, I'll make you a star. That's great. I love
Ada, nu
it.
får du gå.
All right. Okay, Elizabeth, let's keep talking. All right.
I
David,
will.
what's that, Oscar?
I will try to log in on a different computer if it's better
That's
connection.
fine. I'll let you in when I feel like it. No, we'll be good.
We can do this. It's
We can
okay.
do this. Hey, we can always do this. All right, Elizabeth, let's continue right now. All right, let's see. You want to go to that one right there, Oscar?
Yeah,
All
I,
right,
I think it works better.
all right, you're a little dark. If you can put a little light on you, that'd be great.
We'd like
Yeah.
to see you, man.
Okay. settings
Believe it
maybe.
or not, but we want to.
We want to
Virtual
see
background
you.
camera.
Yes. Yeah, we see a little light on Oscar, we'll be good to go. Okay. All right, let's don't throw me off anymore, Oscar. We'll figure this out. All right, Elizabeth. Okay, the white snake. Okay. Now, so
Oh.
you were kind of like in the heavy metal hair band in the '80s, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't born in the 80s, but
No.
well, yeah, I was born 88. So
88. Well, all right.
I
Okay.
was absolute. I'm born in the 80s, of course.
All right, well, then you got you get to listen to a little bit before the '90s hit with the grunge. Music.
Yeah.
There you go, Oscar. Perfect. Looks good. All right. So, okay. Well, let's get to around. I'm thinking very early on, Elizabeth, because I know things are different from American schools to European schools. Don't you in school have to join band or choir?
Uh, if we have to in school,
Do you?
no.
Yeah, no, okay, but now with that incredible voice of yours, did you join choir? Were you in choir?
Well, yeah, of course. I sang all of the time, and I joined choirs at an early age, and I was singing all the time and making all of my friends do musicals with me. And I
I
was
love
the
it.
yes, I was the main character, and I decided I was a horrible, horrible, horrible kid. But
Horrible kid.
I sang a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when you were in school, did you do musical theaters and things like that in school?
Yeah, but as an extra, like after school.
After
So we
school.
don't do it a lot of in school.
Mhm.
It depends on the teachers actually. Some of us, I'm a teacher now. Oscar is also a teacher, and
Oh,
I'm actually working right now with a musical with my. I have 10-year-olds. And we're doing a musical, and how to be a good friend and how to treat each other. That
right.
boys and girls can all like cook
You
and
together?
fix cars. So we are doing a musical about that, and we're dancing.
Yeah.
It's so it's actually how we work as teachers. So
Oh,
some kids do this in school, and some do them after school.
Yeah.
okay. Okay, but now 16, 17, before 18, are you thinking after I'm 18, I'm going to still continue my musical career somehow, or did you just focus on teaching and doing some other things after we
Uh,
turned 18?
yeah. So when I turned 18, I went to like theater musical school after the
Oh, wow.
gymnasium. And after that, I thought, I don't know if I want to do this. So I did something else, and I worked helping people. Uh, alltså, personlig assistent. What is that? Like a caretaker?
Yeah.
And then with a
Sure, sure.
caretaker,
Caretaker, volunteer, yeah.
yeah. So what to do with my life? And then as like 25-year-old, I started to go to university to become a teacher. And
Oh,
through but I've been singing and playing theater and all through my
okay,
life.
okay, great. Now let's leave it right there at 25. Oscar, now I need to talk to you. All
Yeah.
right. Okay, we're going back in time too because of your talent. I mean, 7 years old. Who handed you a guitar? What age?
Um, I learned to play the first chords I learned when I was 11 years old. That's what we had actually in school. We had this subject called Elevens val. It's like the pupil's choice. How
Does
do
he
you say?
sound like an alien?
Don't
Do
we
I
all?
do I sound like an alien?
No, you sound like
Oscar?
you got a Swedish accent. No, you're fine, Oscar.
Okay, yeah. I think
Talk,
this
Oscar.
this is going great.
Yeah.
Uh,
I can understand him, Elizabeth.
yeah,
Can you hear him, Elizabeth?
Elizabeth, are you here?
Ja.
Maybe we should just talk
Yes.
Swedish.
Yeah.
That's great. All right, Oscar. All right. So, how old was it again when you picked up that guitar?
Yeah, I was 12 years old when
12
I
years
first
old.
picked up the guitar, and I learned the basic guitar, and it was in school. So it's, as Elizabeth said, it depends on the teacher, and I got a very good music teacher when I was like a
Okay.
teenager, and
Oh,
and he taught me how to do the rock chords, like with two strings, and I learned like Smoke on the Water and the simple rock riffs and Iron Man and
oh,
Paranoid. Or,
man.
so
That I was just gonna say, Oscar, that was the one song I went to when I was learning was "Smoke on the Water,"
yeah,
and my bedroom door would get slammed very hard from my mother because she did not want to hear that.
that's I think that's this has to be the greatest rock riff of all time.
Oh yeah, "Smoke on the Water" is
Yeah, yeah.
great. But
So
go ahead.
and now I'm a music teacher by myself. So
Okay.
I teach the kids how to play Smoke on the Water now. So the circle is complete. Yeah,
Circle of life.
yeah,
Circle of Life.
yeah.
And I don't know about this song, but this is one of my other go-to songs that I'd play to tick my mom off too, and that would be "Stranglehold" by Ted Nugent.
Stranglehold. No, no, I
Yeah,
don't know.
I knew how to get out of the house real quick.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so now you're are you play? Did you play in a band in high school, or were you just doing
Um,
lessons?
yes, I started to play in a band called Memorial,
Memorial.
and we were very cool. We played at the school. How do you say skolavslutning? School.
Yeah,
School parties, garage band.
Yeah, like
yeah,
a
like
party band, and we played a lot of covers and some of our own. And we had
No.
a song. We had a song called "Gun," like a gun, you know.
Mhm, mhm.
And the teacher presented it like Gun, the woman's name Gun, when we
yeah.
were.
In Sweden, in Swedish, it's a
It's a,
old woman's name.
yeah,
It's
Gun.
an old woman's
so it
name.
was not so cool. Here comes Memorial with the song Gun. It sounds like a dance band.
Like here's
Dude.
here's Memorial with the like I don't know what in English like
Like,
Barbara.
yeah,
Well, if you call us a goon over here, you mean we're in the mafia. We
yeah.
ain't going down that road either. Oh boy, you're gonna get me in trouble, you two. So okay, Oscar. Now I said you're a hell of a guitar player. Now I can't believe school taught you what you're doing right now. How long did it take you to figure that thing out and rip it up and down like you do?
I don't consider myself as a good guitar player. Actually, I'm just like I never had like this like I've never practiced like scales or
Okay.
solos. I'm just playing for it to be fun. But
Right.
of course I'm a decent guitar player, and I love playing guitar, and I love that you like my guitar work. But I had always like this feeling of music, like it's the whole picture. It's a guitar and bass and drums and
Oh, yeah.
vocals. It has to stick together. So I never consider myself as a guitarist. I'm like a songwriter or something like that.
There you go. Well, you're a guitarist, multi
Yeah,
instrumentalist,
Yeah,
songwriter. Well,
yeah,
he's like he's my one man band.
there you go.
yeah,
I like that. I like
Yeah.
that. Okay. Now here comes the big question.
yeah.
Where the heck did you two meet?
And
How'd this work? Now, how did
yes,
you two meet?
yeah.
How?
I have a wife, and her name is Disa, and Disa is singing
You
in a
saved your butt
choir.
on that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Disa is,
So his wife Disa and I we met after the when we were 18. We
yeah,
met at
18.
this school when we practiced like theater, music theater. Me and
Okay.
Disa met there, and then we met Oscar and we took him in.
You took Oscar in.
Yeah. So
yeah.
it's
Okay,
like the true love story is Disa and I, and then it's Oscar, and
yeah,
he married her. Okay.
yeah. I married Disa. And
I was going to say and. There's an and in here. Continue,
yeah,
Oscar.
yeah, and when I started to write songs, I quit my death metal band, and I started to write my own songs. And
No.
then I had one song that I had to do something about this because it's so the melody is so good, so I have to do something about it. But I need a singer, and I cannot sing by myself. So I asked this if she knew anyone, and she's yeah, Elizabeth
Yeah,
was
and you knew me because we were best friends. So
yeah, I knew
I
you.
have this friend. You've met her like every day.
Hmm.
Elizabeth, Have you heard about her? Yes, I
Might be.
have.
Her name's Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's
it
So you
was
came over and recorded some demo vocals for that song, and it was so good, and I couldn't sleep for 2 weeks after that. Yeah,
I don't know. That's good, but that's great once it's on your mind because you did something amazing.
yeah,
Okay, but I gotta ask this, Oscar. You're a heavy metal person, and down below, Elizabeth, you're more into the theatrical singing and stuff like that, big vocals. When you two came together, Oscar, when you ripped out that heavy metal, Elizabeth, were you able to conduce your vocals to that? How did this work the first time when you tried to put this together?
and that
Was
was
it
the thing. That was like, wow, it really works so well.
really?
My my
yeah,
my music and Elizabeth's voice, it was like a match made in heaven, and
yeah.
Oh, that's
Aw.
what I
yeah,
want to hear.
Well, we never had a problem with
no,
like because we have different backgrounds because Oscar and myself, we always a good song doesn't uh it well, a good song is a good song.
Mhm.
It doesn't matter which genre it is. A
No,
good song is a good song,
yeah,
and so and my voice is my voice, and it's my instrument, and I work that in well. So we are testing it, and we are doing stuff with it, just as he's doing with the music,
right, right. Yeah,
and
well,
so it's never been a problem, and he never wanted me to like growl
no,
and I don't if it is I listen to everything. I'm not so much of a growl person.
no, you are not.
Uh, Only if there's like some growling and some
Yeah,
singing, and it's are a nice dynamic.
there
I
you
can
go.
absolutely love myself some growling,
yeah.
There
but
you go.
I
Okay.
don't growl because I've never practiced it, so I
You
don't
don't
know the
growl yet.
I don't know the
Yet.
technique yet.
Yet. I
Yet,
love it. Yet. I love that, Oscar. Yeah.
yeah.
Because your music is melodic pop metal with what's going on and some orchestra in there and stuff, and I've worked with several female melodic bands, and you're all amazing. And what you got going on we're going to talk about, because you're blowing my socks off, and I'm not wearing any, but if I had them, they're gone. I don't know where they blew them off. So you know you call what it's like your hard rock Disney songs.
Yeah,
What the? I never thought in a million years I was going to hear hard rock Disney songs with such an incredible, angelic, beautiful voice like you have, Elizabeth, and your music, Oscar.
thank you.
Unbelievable.
Oh,
Thank
Oh
you.
my goodness. Now,
fantastic to hear. Yeah,
we definitely got to talk here. Now, I've been looking at the videos and listening to the music and stuff. And what I love the most right here is the band name.
yeah.
Of course, me, I know where that came from, Iron Maiden. But
Yeah.
did you
What?
take what? Where did that come?
No
Who said
one never
that?
told me that, Oscar. Oh,
No, I saved it for this day.
Hey, saved it
I
for
hope
this.
Al will tell her.
Yeah,
So, Flight of Icarus, Iron Maiden, what was that? 80?
yeah. 82,
Yeah,
80.
who I think it was. Yeah, I was there. Oh,
I
yeah, I
I,
was there.
I wasn't.
I wasn't either.
Yeah, you guys weren't born. I'm old. No, but anyways, great shows back then. Well, I love the name of it and stuff
Yeah,
like that, and what you're doing because the power behind your music, it grabs you, pulls you right in, and then all of a sudden, Elizabeth, you open your mouth, and oh my goodness, the angel has arrived, and you are singing, my Lord. Okay, now,
yeah,
and
I agree.
now let's talk a little. Now don't you? Isn't Terra Nova? You did a song, but that's your debut album coming out.
One more
Talk to
time.
me. Terra Nova, is that a new album coming
Yeah,
out?
yeah.
EP? Yeah.
Terra Nova is our new album, and it's coming out this summer, the 13th of June. So
Mm,
that's our third album actually. So yeah, we're really really excited about this new
okay.
chapter of Flight of Icarus. Yeah,
Oh man. Now tell me about the new single coming out.
yeah.
What, what's that? Lost Highway?
Lost Highway. Yes, it's about basically broken relationships. I think. Can you can
Okay.
you
I can
talk more
relate,
about it,
yes.
Elizabeth?
Yeah, well, yeah, broken relationships. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
But I think that this album have a lot of songs, and the text and the emotions that are going through this album, you it touches all of these great emotions that you can meet in life.
Oh yeah.
So, like here in Lost Highway, it is. I am thinking a lot of uh, a lot of families and a lot of people that are lost in a highway. They are just going forward and they don't know why they're doing it. And sometimes it's better to leave a relationship than stay. And
True.
sometimes you don't know if you stay for why you just been in it, you have been in it for such a long time. Are you in it for the kids, or do you what do you so in this song it's actually a lot about that,
yeah,
choosing yourself, choosing maybe what's right for you, what's right for the children,
That's right.
and maybe you have to leave because it's best for
perfect.
everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah. We all go through that in life. And sometimes, like you said, it's better to break away and start a new life, both of you.
yeah,
Definitely. Whether the children or yourselves. Agree.
yeah,
Definitely
Yeah.
agree. Now, I do have to ask this. When I'm listening to the music, it sounds like you've got a whole orchestra band behind you. Thank you, wife. She just brought me some coffee. But, anyways, um, who's doing all this music? Are you doing this, Oscar? There she goes. Hey, wife. Never know
yeah.
what happens. I'm not my
Hi,
studio is.
wife.
Oh boy, I'm gonna lose it now. So who's doing all the music here? Oscar, you doing it, and you helping out Elizabeth? You got your own studio? What's going on?
Yeah, I have my own studio at home, and I do all the music, all the basic song structure ideas, and then when I have a song ready, I send it to Elizabeth, and we work on the vocals together. So
Okay.
we work on the lyrics and the vocal melodies and stuff. And
Okay.
but when we record the album, we go into a real studio, so we get that
Okay.
professional sound. So
Nice.
it's not my sound that is that you hear now. It's like the professional
The
studio.
engineers and the producers.
Yeah,
When you
the
got great
engineer.
engineers behind you, they do
Yeah,
some
we
great
get.
stuff.
Yeah, he's very good, Kenny. He
Yeah,
he makes he makes like
he
my
make us come alive.
yeah
There you go. I'm alive.
yeah
Definitely. All right, Elizabeth, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. Tell everybody in podcast land where they can find Flight of Icarus, your music, everything about you.
Well, I would strongly recommend Spotify and YouTube. We are on there,
yeah
Well, on YouTube. I agree.
in there,
In here.
yeah.
in it, on it,
And
below it,
Facebook, of course.
underneath it,
Underneath it.
all the prepositions.
So if you go to YouTube and type in Flight of Icarus, go ahead and listen to Iron Maiden first, and then their second.
Exactly. The thing that we did not think about when we
No,
chose this name. Okay, if they write Flight of Icarus, oh, it's this band. They're kind of famous, and they did this song, which also kind of famous.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the story of a life. Yes.
You
It's
have
yeah,
you
it's
have
your
to
story,
go.
not mine. That's great. Oh, unbelievable. Now, I know. Are you are you mostly putting out singles and adding up and doing an EP? How are we working this structure?
We have always worked with like 2 or 3 singles and then an album.
Okay,
So yeah,
okay, 2 or 3 singles and then going to an album. Are you two able to get out and perform at all?
Yes.
uh,
Yes, I like it. Oh,
Sometime.
yeah.
sometimes,
Between
okay.
between life and kids and work and
Yeah.
Sure,
yeah,
So
sure.
it's we've been out playing, and we were playing, and then COVID happened, and then we had children, and then he had children, and then I had more children,
Poor
and they got more children.
yeah.
So we have children now, not together, but we have
Right on,
children.
but
So
still,
there's a lot
yeah.
of things going on, but now we're releasing this album, and we're going to have a release party in Gothenburg in
Yeah.
a few weeks, like in June. It's going to be so much fun playing
Oh, I
this
bet.
music this new music live, and we haven't been playing for over a year,
No.
two
Over
years.
a year, over two. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
yeah. We've been
Well,
apart and just making music, just raising the children. Uh,
right
so
on. Okay.
lot
Now,
lot going on here.
sure. When you were out performing, were they smaller pubs, venues, or festivals, bigger stages? What were you doing?
No,
Often small pubs in
yeah,
different cities in
Different,
Sweden,
different
and
cities.
but also some festivals. We have done some festivals.
Nice, nice. Now, is can you see Flight of Icarus possibly doing a small tour like Denmark, come back around to Sweden? I don't know. Can we do this someday when the kids are older?
Yeah,
of
I
course.
definitely want that. Yeah, that's the goal with the band to
Oh,
play tour some, not all the time, but play sometimes. That's the main goal.
It would be
oh,
very fun
Yeah,
oh,
to play more live shows. It's very
yeah,
fun to be out
yeah,
playing, of
yeah.
course.
definitely, of course. You definitely want to get that out there. And your music, I'm foreseeing a lot of doors being knocked down. Even though the kids are still young, do what you're doing because there's a lot of avenues for what you're doing to get out there.
Yeah,
Okay.
Nice to hear you say that.
yeah.
And I'm going to do my best to help you out. All right. That's what I do. Okay. So, you know, do any of you, when you were performing out, have any nerve issues or a little anxiety before we get on stage?
I'm I'm like a I'm like a neurotic. I'm
Yes,
I'm nervous, always nervous about the technical part. That's something would not work, like the backing
yeah.
tracks or
Oh,
my
Because
yeah.
amp is
it's
broken.
also because something always gets
Yeah, and
like
that's
messed
what
up.
I'm nervous about.
It's never been just
No, smooth.
flawless.
No,
We are no smooth.
no.
Don't
Not smooth.
Because
don't
we have so much sound on stage, so it's a
so much stuff
nightmare for
going
the
on.
technician because we have so much backing tracks, and we have, like you said, we have like a symphony back there in the music. So
Oh, it's amazing what
so
you
And a full band on
yeah,
stage, of
so
course.
it has
wow,
to work. Yeah, but we sound better
incredible.
and better for every time. That's
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm, I'm
We will get better with age, just
yeah,
like a good whiskey
yeah,
or
just
yeah.
like that glass of wine you're drinking, right,
yeah.
Elizabeth?
I don't know if it's so old. It's Friday night here. What
What day is it
what are
today? Oh, it's Saturday here. Or no,
It's
it's
Saturday
Friday here.
morning,
I don't know what day it is. It's Friday here. Okay, yeah.
but it's morning, right?
That's for 3:30 in the afternoon.
3:30.
3:30. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Soon you can drink wine too.
Not drinking 24/7. No, I can't relive the 80s. Stop it.
Oh,
Now, with your music, I hear a lot of I don't want to say, well, there are the influences, of course, but I feel like you're on that track to take over every Disney song out there. And all those beautiful, Broadway plays is where your music belongs. What direction would you want your music to go? Do you just
Yeah.
want to perform it on a stage, or would you like somebody like Disney or someone to pick it up and use it?
Wow. Oscar,
Uh,
I have to, my computer will die
yeah,
soon. So
I
you
will
can just
talk.
speak and I will
Yeah,
soon be back.
yeah.
Goodbye.
All
I
right,
can,
you know,
I
Oscar.
can, I can talk a little bit about our new album because the first two albums they are like a mixture of pop and rock,
Right.
and there's a little metal in it. But this new album, we definitely is definitely more heavier than before, and we have left Disney a little bit now, and we are approaching the metalheads with this album.
Unbelievable.
So I think we are going away a little bit from the Disney sound now, but it always became like when Elizabeth sings our music, it always became like some Disney feeling or musical feeling because her voice is that her voice
It's
is her voice.
powerful
Yeah,
vocal she has, and you too. Now let me ask you this: do you remember that first guitar you had? What was it? Do you still have it?
I don't have it. It was I think it was a Yamaha. I don't know the number or anything, but I don't have it anymore. Nowadays I only play Ibanez. Uh,
Okay. How many you got?
I got two electric guitars Ibanez, and then I got 3 or 4 acoustic ones. Also.
Is the wifey going to let you buy more?
She's also a musician, so
Is
so
she
yeah.
really?
She's she actually performs with Flight of Icarus also, my wife. So
Well,
it's a family business.
I guess so. That is wonderful.
Yeah.
That is incredible. What instruments does she play?
She plays the cello,
The cello.
and but
Oh,
in Flight of Icarus she do the backing vocals.
okay. Now, when you have the full band together, how many people do you have as
Yeah.
the full band when you're doing it?
It all depends on the size of the venue.
Okay.
If we play on a big stage, we try to bring many members. But if we are in a small pub, we got like one drummer, two guitarists, and one bass. And
Oh, okay.
so it
Okay.
all depends. We bring in friends who plays with us on every show. So
Oh,
it
that's
all
amazing.
depends. And we got a lot of people who has played with us. So that's the cool part about it because you can bring in whoever you want when you are only two in the band. So that's
Right,
the perfect recipe for holding on together as a band.
right.
Yeah,
Now, I don't know if you do this, Oscar, but I used to do it when I was in a band. I would sometimes rip off to something very heavy, like Stranglehold or whatever, and piss the band off. Do you ever get a little sidetracked and throw a little metal in there and just kind of throw everybody off?
uh, yeah. We actually never rehearse because we only rehearse like two times a year or something. So I'm sitting alone and playing my death metal here. Yeah.
That's
But of
one.
course, sometimes we play some covers in the rehearsal, and yeah.
Give me two covers you play.
Okay. Um, Paranoid, Black Sabbath, Master of Puppets, Metallica.
Really? Oh my, oh my. Now, would I be able to convince you, Oscar, to put spandex on and fluff your hair up like we did in the 80s?
I I actually like to dress up on stage, so it's not impossible. It's not impossible.
It's not impossible. Oh, I'm looking at you, Elizabeth. Uh-huh. Yeah, spandex, uh-huh.
Yes, I will fluff him up.
Yeah,
That would fluff.
yeah. fluff me up.
Okay, I see big, cannons on the stage with flames flying, drum rising up and down. Oh
What a
yeah,
sight!
what
What
a
a sight
sight!
for sore eyes.
We might as
Yes.
well dream big, right? Heck yeah!
Why not? Life's too short not to.
Not too hard. Yeah, I got some fun questions I want to ask you. Can I do that?
Yeah, bring
Yes.
it.
All right, where am I going to hit you, hard or light? All right, let's go light. All right, you each get to answer these questions. This one requires two answers. You're going to think around the world. Where would you two like to perform? What stage would you always want to step foot on and perform on?
Okay, I will start with one. Sweden Rock Festival here in Sweden.
Oh
I know that
no,
you also have
I'm
it.
sorry. I'm sorry.
fudge! I
So,
was going to say Sweden. Yeah,
yeah,
but which stage on Sweden Rock Festival?
uh,
Which
doesn't matter.
stage? Like
Doesn't matter.
Four Sounds or Sweden stage or Rock stage or Festival stage? Which
Uh,
stage?
a small one.
A small one. Okay, Four Sound or
Yeah,
it's an even smaller one. I don't know the name of that one.
that one in the tent.
Yeah, the
Uh,
one in the tent.
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
at a
You want
time.
no, you want to be on the big stage or maybe Rock stage or Sweden stage.
Okay.
I have one festival you might like, whacking.
Yeah,
Wacken. Yes.
that was my second answer.
I can see you two up there.
Thank you, Al, for answering our questions. Thank you. Thank
You're
you for
welcome.
ripping off our answers. Thank you.
Did you also have Wacken and Sweden Rock, Elizabeth?
Okay.
All right, let's go to another one, and I won't answer these for you because I'm not going to know. Two answers.
Yeah.
These are people. You get to choose a person that's alive and a person that's passed away. Who of you both always wanted to jump on stage with and perform with?
I know your answer, Elizabeth. Can I? Can I?
Do you
Can
want
I?
to guess my answer?
Yeah.
Okay, a dead person. Which dead person?
Freddie Mercury.
Oh, yes.
Was it? Yeah.
Oh,
I
hey.
would love to have sung with
Oh
Freddie
yeah.
Mercury.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
The living person.
Okay, who's
Freddie
living?
Mercury was my answer too. On the dead.
No, Freddie Mercury was
Yeah.
your dead
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
We need somebody alive. Help.
I would say
Wow.
Tobias Forge in Ghost, the live person now. I would say Ghost.
Well, how about you,
Oh,
Elizabeth? What are you thinking?
I was thinking like I would love to sing with Barbara Streisand.
Hey, I can see that. Old Babs,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, she did a
Mhm.
great duet with Celine Dion way back in the day, like '96. Uh, and
Thanks.
Can you sing for us
which song?
that song,
Um,
the duet?
it's tell him that the sun and moon rise in his eyes. Reach back to him and tell.
Yeah.
And it's very, very beautiful. And I would have loved to sing that with Barbara
Yeah.
Streisand.
No.
Oh God.
Oh my goodness, I bet, I bet. Wow. All right, now I want to bring you back when you both were performing live in front of people. Okay?
Okay.
Just imagine you're back there, you get on the stage or the whatever riser, and you start performing. People turn their heads, go, hey, I like this. They might be going, oh, they might be swinging and swaying. Hey, you might sing them actually singing your music back to you. If you both see this, how does it hit you both in the heart and make you feel?
Uh, it's like when time stands still. How do you say, like, because I cannot express myself, but it's like the time just stopped, and I just enjoy the moment. It's so powerful.
It's very powerful. And I remember my moments, and I just turn around and kind of just suck it up because I'm a guitar player and I don't have to sing. So
Yeah.
I'll just hide. What about you, Elizabeth? How does it make you feel?
Well, uh, amazing, obviously, but it's because we don't have a big audience, but the ones that we do have, and if it's one song that they have sung to, it's Where the Stars Collide, and it's kind of amazing if you think that, well, no, people they haven't heard your songs, and you realize that they really have listened to our music and they really
Yeah.
like it, and
Yeah.
that's fucking amazing.
You said it. Effing
Yeah,
amazing. Right.
effing amazing.
That's right. It's your show. You say what you want. I love it. This is great. The kids are in bed. They didn't hear nothing.
All my students too, I hope.
Oh,
Elizabeth didn't say that one. Don't
no.
worry.
And I'm not drinking wine.
Oh,
It's
Right.
apple juice. It's
It's
apple juice.
apple
yeah, yeah.
juice. Right, right. Okay. Now, I'm looking, and you guys are doing everything right when it comes to getting your music out there. You're using Oz for management.
Yeah,
Yes, you are. Then you're using, Be Alive Entertainment for your bookings.
yeah,
Then you're using Battle God Productions for a label. You got it all lined up perfectly.
yeah,
Most bands don't do that.
yeah. We have it all set up.
That is beautiful. You did it the right way, most definitely. And you've got some very wonderful people in your corner to help you out, just
Yeah,
like me. I'm
yeah,
always there for you. Okay,
Thank you, Al.
definitely. So now, this one question, it always happens to my heavy metal bands, rockers, thrashers, doom metal, but maybe it has happened to you too when you were performing. Now, looking at you more, Oscar, than Elizabeth. Any embarrassing moments you
Ah,
might want to mention?
uh, I have one moment with my former band, my death metal band, where the singer he drops his mic out of the blue, like the mic falls, and he looked everywhere for it, like he
And where'd it
jumped to
go?
the
Where
crowd.
did it
Where is my mic?
Go.
And so I heard him. I found it, and it was outside the venue.
It was outside the venue.
Yeah, I found it. I'm outside. I'm coming in again. So
What?
that was a very strange moment. It was a very small pub, and he dropped the mic, and it fall out of the window or something. It was so fucking
Wow.
hilarious. Yeah.
You might want to keep that to yourself, Oscar.
Yeah, don't tell the world on like YouTube. Don't do that.
No, we can how do you say, censor it? No.
You're wrong. Right.
Blur it.
Well,
Out there.
come on, Elizabeth. Come on, something happened.
Well, mm, I'm not. Well, I might be an embarrassing person. I don't know, but well, I remember I played. Once I played Riff Raff in the musical, which I dropped, Rocky Horror Picture Show, Rocky
Rocky
Horror Show.
Horror. That
Yeah,
was
and
great.
in the
Oh,
end,
oh, yeah.
Riff Raff is coming. He's coming in like an alien in the end,
Mhm.
and I was backstage in the makeup, and then I heard the music, and I was like, "Oh God, that's my cue."
Uh-oh.
And I ran, and they were like waiting for me to come up the stairs and come
Right.
down. And there's no one there, and there's
Oh,
just,
no.
and then I came below the stair, just started singing in the
Yeah.
middle of the sentence. Oh God. Well,
Oh.
well, I think that's kind of but I don't. I let those things go quite
Yeah.
easily because
Wow.
I don't. That's life.
Right,
Things
that's life.
happen, and I
It's
move on. I move
right, right.
on.
Yeah. Wow. Riff Raff and Rocky Horror. I remember the
Yeah.
days where we'd throw toast and rice and everything in the
Oh
audience. Oh,
God, yeah.
wow.
Just
Yeah.
like now with this Minecraft movie, and the people are like being crazy,
They are.
beep, throwing things. I just get
Not good.
mad.
Not
But
good.
anyway, not good, not good, not good.
Not
But
good
I
at
thought
all.
of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. They were also throwing spoons and stuff. I remember.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, it
wasn't
was a
there,
mess.
obviously, but yeah,
It was a big mess back in my day. Yes, it was. I felt sorry for him back
yeah.
there. My goodness. Okay. Well, where are we at? We're at 49 minutes already. Boy, we could chat all day. I'm having a great time with both of you. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast today. Thank you. Thank you
Thank
so much.
you. We're having a
Now,
great time.
Yeah,
thank
we're
you.
having a great time.
Uh, how many singles are out there on the platform? Just give me a rough number on Spotify, whatever.
Hmm.
How many?
2
10?
albums and 2 singles. So total songs are like 22 or something.
Okay. I held this thing up earlier and thanked a bunch of people, but now it's your turn.
Yeah. Okay.
This right here. You're going to
Uh,
go to issasongwriters.com. The ISSA, it's international and it's American. I want you to sign up under international is the band. Put your music up there. It's free. This does not cost you a cent.
yeah.
Now, this past month was voting, and finalists were today announced. And of course, then you go to Atlanta, Georgia for a big red carpet event to win an award.
Oh.
So I want you, please, talk to Oz, talk to me. Let's
Yeah.
get you signed up, get you on there. Then
Yeah.
once you have joined, let me know. I'll introduce you to everybody, all these award-winning artists that do what you do, that can help collaborate with you. Get your music out there. And what is this behind me?
It's your wife.
She's a finalist.
My wife. That's
Yeah,
Miss Denise.
we've heard. We've heard.
Yeah.
And then the dog just walks by. What in the?
Your
I'm
wife
not in
and
my
the dog.
studio.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm not in my studio, and I don't dare go to the TV studio because it's too darn loud, and they'll really be obnoxious. So, anyways, we're in the process of moving to Thailand, so to continue the show. Music out there. Please join this.
Yeah.
Please, from the bottom of my heart, you both deserve it. Okay, and especially there, we can connect you then with sync licensing. That's what you need for with your music, so we can get you on commercials, movies,
Yeah.
TV shows, all that good stuff. Don't
Yeah.
limit your music, okay?
Oh, we do that, of course.
Definitely, I definitely want to see that for you because you both have a bright future in this business. You really do.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
A couple more questions before we get out of here. This
Yeah.
one is more of a future. 5 years. Where would you like to see yourself in about 5 years with the music?
I have my main goal with this music, and is to play on Sweden Rock Festival, the festival I mentioned before.
Yeah.
So that's Sweden Rock
Uh,
Festival.
Yeah,
At
that
some
would
stage.
be that would be a dream come true, actually. Yeah.
Okay, I believe that. Get it out there. You're going to knock them doors right open. And if they don't open up, give me a call. I'll kick them right in.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks. Will do.
Will do. All right, one other question. Between the both of you, how many children do you have?
2 each. I have 2 girls and Oscar 2. A lot of little ladies here.
Not a little ladies, precious little ladies. Okay.
Yeah.
This question is more or less for them, but all youngsters out there, any advice you could give your kids or any of the youngsters out there that want to do what we do?
I would say, ask for help. like there are so many people out there who is good at stuff, and you don't have to be good at everything. It's enough to be good at one thing. So ask for help. That's my advice.
I agree.
Yeah.
Elizabeth?
And I would also say, like, there's so much, with we're in school, we're meeting a lot of young children, and there's a lot of talk of AI and what's music and how to make music. And I just want to say, kids, stay original, be true to yourself, and music should come from like an organic being.
That's right.
That's music.
Right. Yes. I'll throw a couple words in if I can. Shut that computer off. Do your thing. Believe in yourself. Don't listen to all the negative nannies out there because there's going to be plenty of them.
Yeah.
Do it your way. That's right, Elizabeth. Right upside the head. That's right. Believe in yourself. Do your thing. Don't you don't need to copy anybody. What you got in your heart is beautiful. And remember, like these 3 right here, too, Oscar and Elizabeth, dreams do come true. Yes, they do. All right. All right. Oscar and Elizabeth, thank you from the bottom of my heart for coming on the No Cover TV podcast. I want you back on. Let's do a year or so to see what's going on. And please join the ISSA for me. Let me know when you do. And let's get you all over the world because I'm going to do my best. And if you have any business questions or Oz does, you just get a hold of me. I'll help you out as much as I can, okay?
Yeah. Thank you, Al. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
This is your show. How do you want to end it? You got anybody you want to say hi to, hey to out there?
Well, what?
Yeah.
I would like to say hi mom, hi dad. Hej älskling, du sitter där nere och kollar tror jag.
Är det
Hej, och
så?
alla barnen
Billy?
sover.
Hej,
The
Billy.
kids are sleeping, but we
No,
love you.
I want to thank Oscar, our manager, for
Ja,
everything.
Oscar och
Thanks,
Peter.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you, Peter, in Australia, sitting there doing all the things you do, man, Australian man. Yes.
Yeah, and Elizabeth, you are now freezing.
Who's
Right.
freezing?
That was a good ending.
That was a great ending.
That was the best ending that we could
And
possibly
now
do.
you are an alien again.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart, both of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, thank you. We're going to get out. Tell everybody out there, peace. We're out of here.
Peace.